So, hi dear Gemini, very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is a journal love reading for all the Gemini Sun, Moon, Venus rising from 16 till the 22nd of Feb 2026. Roles can be reversed also, and if it is not resonating, this is not your story. For personal reading, healing sessions, check out the description box. You'll find the links below. And for tarot reading course, self love course, and Ho'oponopono Masterclass 2, links are given below. So, let's start. Okay, Gemini, the overall energy for you guys regarding your love and relationship area for this week. Let's see. We have the Death card, the Seven of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. Bottom of the deck is a Queen of Swords. So, you guys are not looking for options anymore. You guys are not looking for love in so many directions anymore. Either you are very attracted to someone, you are feeling excited, you are feeling butterflies in the stomach regarding a particular person, and or you are very excited or very passionate about the idea of meeting someone by chance. You guys are very open to the idea of connecting with someone uh, naturally and organically. You're not looking for love, like you're not dying for someone to be in your life. You're not dying to choose multiple people at the same time, but you guys are quite excited about what is going to happen next. Bottom of the deck is a Queen of Swords. On some level, you guys are trying to protect yourself from getting hurt or from getting into another wrong connection or wrong bond again. So yeah, it's like in overall energy is very excited, very open to the idea of being with someone, at the same time being protective as well regarding your own feelings and your own energies. Okay, let's see your person or your partner's current feelings for you right now, Gemini. Queen of Swords. This is someone who feels like there is a lot of distance between you guys and difference between you guys, right? This person is feeling like the emotional side is completely off. There's a lot of this person is feeling you are behaving rude and cold and off and or detached, or they are feeling like this towards you. Let me clarify this. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, so it's yours only. Let's see. Queen of Swords. Let's clarify this Queen of Swords as your feelings for this particular person or situation, as their feelings for you. We have the Strength card, the Tower, and the Two of Swords. Yeah, now this person is feeling like they're losing patience. They can't wait for the situation to improve anymore. They feel like seeking the clarity, seeking the answers, because now this person is feeling like it is getting over their last nerve, and they feel like clearing the air with you for good, clearing each and everything between you and them, because now they feel like enough is enough. If you guys are not going to clear the air with each other, then it's kind of an over deal between you guys. Okay, there's no love here. There's only this energy of winning the situation at any cost, and they're feeling like they're losing their shit and they feel like they should not. Okay, let's see, what do you feel about this particular person or situation from your side, Gemini? World Wheel of Fortune. So from your side, you feel like everything is shifting, everything is changing. You can feel the changes, you can feel the shifts. You feel like the tables are turning, the energies are shifting, the feelings are shifting, feelings are changing, everything is changing, everything is shifting. Let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune here. We have the Emperor, the Queen of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. You feel like the changes are very uncomfortable for you. At the same time, you feel very empowered by the idea of creating your own reality, creating something really beautiful for yourself in and your love and relationship area. But at the same time, you are stressed out also, because everything is changing and everything is shifting, and you're not sure whether it's happening for the best or the worst. I don't see it's as a this as a love reading. I see this as a personal development class. Both of you are feeling like, oh, this is something that's changing. I need clarity. I need to win the situation. One of you is like, everything is shifting. Oh my God, what's going to happen next? There is excitement, but at the same time, there is this energy of what if this is happening for the worst and not for the best. Okay, let's see what this person wants from you. What are their intentions for the situation between you and them, Gemini? Oh, come here, babe. Come here. Okay, don't fall. Let's see what this person wants from you. What are their intentions for the situation between you and them, honey? Knight of Swords. All this person wants is to charge on you. This person wants to talk to you about something, fight to you about something. They want to fight not for you, they want to fight with you. Okay, there is something that's bruising their ego, and they're not able to handle it. Let's clarify this Knight of Swords here. We have the Three of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, they're hurt. Like right now, this person is a very, very hurt person, and they want to hurt you in the same intensity by telling you something or by getting to know something from you so that they can flip the page and you are the one who's hurt now. What is happening here? This is not, this is a competition. This is not love. This is someone who wants to come forward towards you to hurt you in the same way that they are hurt because they are hurt, okay, and they want to flip the page by giving you the pain that they're experiencing because of whatever is happening between you guys. According to them, you are the asshole who is doing all of this nonsense with them, who is hurting them, who is doing this playing secret games with them. You are the one to blame here. You are the one who should suffer, not them. Okay, what is happening? This is not love at any cost, like from any angle. Let's see what do you want from this particular person or situation from your side. Three of Wands. You just want to keep moving forward. You don't want to look back at any cost. You are 1 foot in, 1 foot out of a situation, mostly out, and you don't want to look back because according to you, enough is enough. You don't want to look back. Okay, both of you are trying to flip the page, but flipping the page means two totally different thing from for both of you. For you, it's like flipping the page and moving forward, getting out of your head and creating a beautiful reality. For them, it's like flipping the page and hurting you the same way they are hurt. Because they are hurt, you should also get hurt. Wow, what a love, what a relationship. Let's see, let's clarify the Three of Wands here as your intentions. We have the Judgment, the Ace of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords. Yeah, you just want to release all of the negativities, all of the past people, past situations. You just want to have brand new beginning, and you want to run away from the past. Actually, you don't want to see anything from the past. You don't want to talk about anything or anyone from the past. You're like, I'm done because I'm done. I just want to release the past for good, and I want to run as far away as I can from this particular person or situation from my past. I want a brand new beginning. I want a brand new person. I want a brand new chapter. And this time I'm going to make sure this one is going to be with me for the longest period of time possible. Okay. For most of you, you are looking forward to have a marriage or committed kind of relationship because you're done with this uh, on and off, in and out, unhealthy kind of energies. Let's see what could be the possible outcome for you guys till the 22nd of Feb. Gemini. The Hierophant. Okay. There is a helping energy around you, healing energy around you. For some of you, it's like some kind of commitment kind of energy. Let's clarify the Hierophant here. We have the Ace of Cups and the Lovers and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, you are going to meet someone in some kind of cultural get together or some kind of spiritual get together or via some kind of uh, person who is a healer or a mentor or someone like that. I do see you connecting with a new person, a new energy. This is your card only, Gemini lovers. You guys are going to feel very very happy. You guys are going to feel your heart chakra is opening up. Either this person is going to be themselves a very spiritual, very intuitive kind of a person, or you are going to meet this person in some kind of spiritual or cultural kind of get together kind of a thing, and when you are going to meet them, you are going to feel very free, you are going to feel very confident, you are going to feel like this person and you have some kind of karmic bond. Okay, spiritual kind of a bond. Okay, be ready for this new person's energies around you. I think this is not someone who is going to enter in your life in a random way. This is going to be someone with whom you are going to feel very comfortable, very happy, and at the same time, a very strong spiritual kind of a bond with. And you are going to feel free. You're not going to feel like they are restricting you, or they're making you like feel like, okay, you should get married to me tomorrow only. Okay, this time you're going to fall for a spiritual person or a spiritual connection, or somebody who is going to make you spiritual if they are not spiritual themselves. Okay, cool, good for you. A new spiritual soulmate is about to enter in your life very very soon, and I told you how they are going to make you feel. It's not going to be instant, oh I love you, butterflies in the stomach kind of a thing. It's going to make you feel like free and grounded, and at the same time it's not going to threaten your individuality. In fact, it's going to enhance it. Wow, this is good. Let's see the guidance. This is how you are going to connect with your next soulmate. Awesome. Let's see. We have the moon card, the nine of wands, and the seven of swords. Oh my god. It's like you guys are going to be so scared of this person's and your energies matching so beautifully. You are going to be scared. You are going to, be suspicious about this bond, about this connection. And then you are going to have this tendency of guards up because this is too good to be true. And then you are going to pretend to say something, to do something that you should not be saying or that you should not be doing because you're scared as hell. Instead of letting your fear win, why not to be what you are and who you are? Why not to be natural and organic the way you are? Why to make something this much messy, even if it is not? The moment you are going to connect with this person, your fears and your insecurities and your mind is going to jump in and tell you to keep your guards up and protect yourself because this feels too good, this sounds too good, this seems too good, and pretend that you don't care and you don't feel shit about it. And that is exactly how you are going to miss this beautiful opportunity. Now I'm going to leave it on you what you're going to do about it, because I can't lecture you on this one because you are doing it from quite a long time now. Now the time has come to change the approach, and how to do that you know better than me. But I'm telling you, the moment you are going to let your fears win, let your insecurities win, let your mind come in and create stories and scenarios that are never going to be true in this lifetime, maybe, you are going to lose or you are going to miss a very beautiful opportunity here. Now it's up to you what you're going to do about it. This person is certainly going to trigger something big in you, and that is going to make you feel uncomfortable. Now, if you are going to handle it with the care and love and with the positivity, then the story is going to be totally different. If you are going to handle it with negativity, then the story is going to be totally different. That's how energies work, right? Whatever you are going to do, you guys have a free will. Now some of you guys are going to get through it, some of you guys are not. Okay, that's how energies work. That's why tarot is in the mix here. Tarot is not going to tell you what to do. Tarot is always going to tell you the options that you can choose to do whatever you feel like you should do, and the outcomes are always going to be according to your actions, not according to your fate or destiny or karma. Destiny karma comes afterwards, after you to take the actions from your side. So yeah, so let me answer one of your questions related to your love and relationship area. This portion also might or might not resonate with you. If it does, good. If it doesn't, don't worry too much about it, just leave it behind. This is general also. Okay, so I'm going to give you 10 to 15 seconds to get the answer. If that's not enough for you, you can pause the video and unpause whenever you feel like and get the answer. So let's start. You can close your eyes, take 3 deep breaths, ask your question 3 times in your mind space, keep it short, simple and precise, and I'm your time starts now. Okay. So the answer is you are going in the right direction. Okay, you are going in the right direction. Cool. Let me see what we have. At this moment in time, the path you are on is the right one for you. This card can also indicate that you're asking the right question and the direction of your inquiry is correct. Okay, I don't understand the shit like the last line. Never I understand this one, but maybe you are understanding it. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, Gemini. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye. Take care. May existence bless you.